You know how some people be saying some things in life for a movie? Well, 2018, I was the lead actor. Because I went crazy this year. Unexpectedly. On purpose, by accident, you did.
TreSoGhetto, 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 hey. Yeah, my name TreSoGhetto. I'm on another level. Hit the top, never settle. Moved out, doing better.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat real quick. What's poppin', Trey Gang? We back here with another video in 2K. We gonna speak on 2018. Alright, for those of y'all that do not know, I actually started this channel back in January of 2018. And it is now, by the time I upload this, it's probably gonna be New Year's Eve. So, anyways. Woo! It's already that type of video. But yeah, man, I started this channel back in January of 2018. And I've came a lot further than most people probably expected. And this is honestly something that was worked for, because YouTube made a whole lot of updates on the YouTube community and monetization, all that. So small YouTubers like myself, I'm still kind of small. So even if I had 1K, I was supposed to get a video up. I am sorry. Don't shoot me. But I was supposed to get a video up at 1K because, you know, that was actually my milestone. I got my 4,000 watch time hours before my subscribers, which is backward because a lot of people have their subscribers before their watch time. And now my hairline is messed up, bro. I need a new hairline, bro. If y'all know any like hairline remedies, because my thing doing a little heartbeat monitor right now. But yeah, we just gonna disregard the hairline, bro, because it's gonna keep on distracting me. But as I was saying, a lot of people already have that 1,000 subscriber milestone. It's actually not that hard, but it was kind of hard, low-key, because I think I hit 1,000 back in October. And that was like roughly 9 months of YouTube. And that's a lot of time and effort put into this YouTube career chasing path that I'm doing. But enough of that. We gonna touch on a summary of 2018 and my plans going into 2019. So this is around the time I dropped out of college, and I was like, yo, college, it's not for me, because I didn't really care for the education. I was just doing what everybody else did. And don't do that. If you know you don't really have any like actual dreams or aspirations, I don't even think I use that word right. But you know what I'm saying. If you know that you ain't really a college type of person, don't go. I'm gonna be real with you. Do not go. I know it's like good, but you're gonna be regretting that like 30 years later when you have to keep on playing them back. But anyways, like I was saying, this is around the time, January, around New Year's, where I was like, yo, I need something to do with my life. Because I'm not getting a job, I'm not getting paid for nothing, I'm at home playing Fortnite all the time, and I need something to do. So a nigga comes up with a great idea. I'ma be a YouTuber. At the time, I was watching, I think, Mega McQueen, some DDG on the side, and these niggas both dropped out of college. Both did exactly what I did. They felt that YouTube was their calling because they felt like they had the personality to proceed with this YouTube, y'all. Me personally, for anybody that knows me, knows that I'm usually like quiet, but I always have something funny to say on the low. But I'm usually to myself, and there's a lot of people that don't know me for exactly who I am, but they know me for a little bit for who I am, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, word, my personality's too booming to not show to the world, you feel me? So I got on this YouTube grind. In January, I started off real strong. Like January, I was consistent every day, uploading day by day. February, same energy. March, same energy. Then April came by, kind of fell off a little bit, but I got that energy right back. And don't get it twisted, it was real slow the first like 3 months. It took me, I think, about 2 months just to get 100 subscribers. And obviously the views wasn't really coming in like that. But I remember my first time actually getting in the hundreds for views was reacting to some Goku and Vegeta. Nah, Goku and Vegeta. It was not English. Oh my god, it was Goku and Jiren. And that's what really got me into reacting to stuff, because I knew it grabbed views and I did need watch time at the time. So views came from reacting to stuff. Like, don't get it twisted, like my Ugandan knuckles, do you know the way? Oh my brother, see, if you know that song, you a real one. If you go straight back to, I think it was February or March where I uploaded that video, and I was like, let me just like make a parody of a popular song with a popular meme. And at the time, Ugandan Knuckles was a hit. Like, low key, everybody was, you do not know the way, clicking with my brothers all day. Like, if you actually go listen to that, it was a freaking hit. And then after that hit, I made another banger. If y'all listen to my God's Playing Fortnite parody, Fortnite. I get killed sometimes, I don't. I finesse that retail roll. Hey, I made a lot of bangers. I know I should have kept that going, because I actually did make some good parodies when I put time into it. Like, low-key, I might actually have to link that video, because a lot of y'all new subscribers don't know about that, and I'm sure you don't want to scroll through and find it. So I'ma link it for you so you can watch it and peep the fire. This is back like season 3. Think season 4 maybe. But you get what I'm saying, because that junk was fire. So it's April and May around the time, and I'm starting to, you know, stagger a little bit. So, you know, I'm starting to hit like, what, 10 subscribers a day, starting to hit 12 subscribers, 5 subscribers a day. Even 5 subscribers with like a day would make a big ass difference. And at this point, I was like, damn, I did something. Like, I did something serious to get these subscribers. So I went on what a lot of people from the YouTube community, like just starting out, use Social Blade. So I went on Social Blade and see what I was doing right, seeing my most popular videos and all that. And I was like, damn, this Musically reaction is low-key getting traction. So I kept on doing that for a little bit, and I was like, alright. Around like June. Around June, I was like, yo, this is cool and all, but I don't want to be known for Musically, you feel me? I want to be known for being a cool ass nigga, right? And I was the type of person that didn't want to be known for reacting to other people's content, because, you know, there's a lot of reactors on YouTube, and there's a lot of people trying to get big off reacting on YouTube. And it's just, there's too many of them. So I cannot be one of that too many and thinking I'm going to get somewhere with it. So I had to be different. I had to choose another route. Making your own content is extremely difficult if you do not know. Making good quality content that reaches a lot of people is hard to make. Like, let's touch on my little Monkey series, because Monkey, it was really fun, and it was quality content that made a lot of people laugh. But it took at least 2 hours to edit. Like, that little 14-minute video, it took a good 2 hours to edit. Putting them clips in, doing all that voiceover stuff, It was a lot of work. And low-key, I'm about to low-key get back on it, because it was kind of fun at the same time. But yeah, the Monkey series was cool. I might have to get back on that. I don't know if y'all liked that. Tell me in the comments down below if you liked it. But there was a lot of people on YouTube that were doing it. And to make it on YouTube, you really have to find that one thing that nobody else is doing. And therefore, I'm trying to do a lot of stuff in public now, because public videos are what get you views. But there's a catch to public videos. You can be as creative as you want with public videos. Like on Instagram, I'm pretty sure y'all seen a group of guys just Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's a clip. And honestly, that's a simple ass concept, but it was enough to get some traction, you feel me? So right now I'm kind of just letting my wind blow, taking me where I need to be, taking me where I want to be, taking me where I desire to be one day. And I'm just looking for that one video that's gonna do the most for me. And we gonna take a little bit of a serious turn over here, because I know y'all see the location. Like, I didn't bring it up, but we gonna discuss about where I'm at, 2018, what happened. Alright, to keep it kinda short and kinda simple, I had family issues. So I think it was back in the summer, I was really struggling, like actually literally struggling doing YouTube and staying in the house, because staying in the house was really limiting what I could do and what I could upload. So I needed to find a way out, because I swear every other single day I was getting threatened to be kicked out my own house. And it got to a point where I couldn't deal with it anymore. Like, I actually needed a backup plan. So there was a lot of arguing going on, and you know, I was kind of there on my own. I wasn't really on my own, but I'm the type of person that don't involve other people in my problems, because I usually handle it pretty civilized, you know what I'm saying? But there were times where these situations got a little physical. Not like dangerously physical, but mentally it was unstable. And I know I say a lot that sacrifices need to be made in order to do what you really want to do in life, and you actually have to work for what you want to do in life. But sometimes you do gotta talk to a few people. And at the time, I wasn't very happy. I wasn't happy at all. Like, I was actually going through a little phase. I don't want to call it depressed, because I don't get depressed. I feel like people that are depressed cut themselves or something. But there was a consistent unhappiness in my life, and I would often get called out on being unhappy because of the situation that I was dealing with back at home. So it was around August where I was like being heavily attacked by my so-called family. And you know how like the bitches be like, yo, this nigga ain't shit, this nigga ain't gonna be shit, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of that going on. Not really from, actually I kind of lied, it did come a little bit from my mom's, but her husband as well. My main issue was with the people I was living with in my house. So I definitely had to get out in order to do this YouTube junk, because around the time I was doing pretty decent. I had around 600 subscribers. I was doing pretty well for a dude that didn't really know what he was doing, didn't have the equipment to really do YouTube. And you know, I was missing a few uploads because of work and all that. Like, I think around the summer, I was really struggling with uploading videos because I worked so much. And it sucks to do all this work and really just throw it away, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't have 600 people and then people in the comments telling me you're underrated, you're about to blow up. Why don't you have so much, like, why don't you have more subscribers? I forgot how to speak English, but it sucks to see that all that work you put in for like half a year go to waste because of some stupid reason. So around August, I think, I decided to actually make a plan. I hit my sister really quick, my older sister, and I was like, yo, I'm not doing this house no more. I need to get out. So at that time, me and my sister was cool. We kind of argue a lot right now because she like being a hoe. But yeah, at the time, I feel like everything happens for a reason, because a little backstory to the backstory. I was taken away from my father when I was about 10 years old. And you know, 10 years old, you pretty old. Like, you have a memory that you can actually remember. Like, I could remember my father's face and my sister's face when I seen them. So, you know, after like 9 years of being separated from them and finally getting to, you know, speak to the ones that I once grew up with, it definitely like was a sign of relief that I could finally have somebody I used to know, like from my original past, talk to. I forgot where I was gonna go with that. This is a really bad emotional video. But yeah, at the time I was hitting on my sister a lot, and I talked to her about my whole household situation, how I was getting threatened by my own household, that I couldn't live there anymore unless I paid like $800 to $1,000 to live there, which is kind of stupid, you know what I'm saying? I think it was the last week of August where I actually finally moved out. And I did low-key vlog it, but not really vlog it. But if y'all go into my how to move out at 19 video, I think I talked about it a little bit, but didn't really touch on the actual situation. But yeah, it was around that time where I was at my sister's house, and I think that's when I finally got to meet my dad again. And you know, after like 9 years, my dad did mature as a person. Like, I remember back when I was little, he wasn't really the best influence, but around now, he's a better influence, and he's definitely a more matured person. So right now, I'm kind of living at my dad's spot. Moving out my mom's spot was rough on a lot of people. It did make some noise. It did make a lot of people that were close to my mother kind of distant from her now. I hope that gets better. Like, I don't want to like cause any issues for my moms. Like when I actually, I wouldn't say run away, but moved out, because it was like I didn't go missing without an explanation, because, you know, I had to tell my mom the full side of my story, because she's like one of those really overly optimistic people. Like, she likes to see things how they're really not. She likes to believe everything's okay, and I could appreciate that. Like, I genuinely appreciate everything that my mom's has done for me. She's raised me right. I was kind of grown up spoiled, but at the end of the day, I wasn't really the happiest person no matter what was done for me, because of one particular person that was in the household. And I'd hate to like bash my mother because she didn't really do nothing. She just made a mistake of marrying this person, and I can't really hate her for that. It's her choice. She has kids now. I just told her before I left, yo, make sure those kids are doing all right so they turn out better than me. Not to say that like I'm a bad child, but I don't want my two younger siblings that I lived with at the time, both still in elementary school, to grow up and feel the same way I did. And for any of y'all that really struggle with, you know, your household situation and, you know, struggling with people you live with, I do suggest you talk to other people, because other people are your outlet. Other people can get you out of that situation you really don't want to be in. And I would say it gets better, just stay positive, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was really a sophomore in high school looking for actual apartments across the state. Like, not even across the state, in a different state, a whole different state, like Florida. Like, that's a cool 3-hour flight right there. And it's kind of bad to think that at that age, I had the mindset to move out all the way down south when everybody that I know and is very close with live up north. Like, I have a few people down south, don't get it twisted, but up north is where a lot of my peoples are, a lot of people that support what I do, a lot of people that really care for me. And I never felt alone. I just felt like it was something I had to handle on my own, you feel me? And no matter how your situation may be and how you feel and how much hate or disrespect you feel like you're getting, don't ever forget about the people that did the most for you. Don't ever forget about the ones that were there for you back when you was really struggling. Because guaranteed, those same people that were looking out for you ever since you was like young will be the same people that are supporting you for your future. I stay in touch with my grandparents. I stay in touch with my uncle. My mom even has my number. But I wouldn't go back to my mom's house because of that certain situation that I had to deal with. And now that a new year is coming up and I've been on YouTube for damn near a year, even though I did fall off this last English is not my first language. Like, I believe it, and I've been speaking it my whole life. I did fall off this last month, but the grind don't stop. It don't stop here. My story's not finished yet. DDG said YouTube 3 years. They don't want to see me blow. And I honestly believe in that quote. It's gonna take me some time. It's gonna take me some years to blow on YouTube. 2019 might be my year, it might not. We'll wait and see. But for 2019, my plan is to be more consistent, because during the last few months on my YouTube shit, I did fall off a little bit. Y'all have seen me fall off. I do need a break because I did start uploading every day for a consistent 3 months, but I fell off a little bit. My schedule is gonna start to be uploading at least once a week, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do it every Friday. If I don't, y'all should yell at me, because honestly, that's ridiculous. I have all these people trying to see me blow and I'm not doing nothing with it. That's some, yeah. So going into 2019 summary, I want to be more consistent. I want to upload at least one video every weekend. VidCon 2019 is looking like a move. It's already in action. So if y'all want to go to VidCon, see me there, meet me. I know I'm not that popping, but it would be nice if somebody came up to me and saying, yo, I watch your videos. That would be actually dope as hell. But yeah, VidCon 2019, I'm trying to meet some of my creators, trying to have a little special guest, and, you know, really proceed with my career, because I would not be spending no $2,000 on a flight, a hotel, a ticket, and moving around at VidCon if I wasn't serious about this YouTube jump. So July 10th to 13th, meet me at VidCon. I'll see you there.
Don't forget to follow my social medias.
Check my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm metrosexual, no high cholesterol. Where's Jenny Craig? Bitch, just get sexual.